Okay, so this time, I will explain to you the importance of clear, accurate, and relevant communication and its significance in people's daily life. So, as you can see, it is very important for us to have a clear communication with other people. Through speaking, we're able to connect with other people. So, mahalaga, di ba, na matatas tayong magsalita at marunong tayong makipag-usap sa mga kapwa natin. For example, there are instances na we'll ask for our teacher to about deadlines of the activities. There are instances din na we will say sorry to people na nasasaktan natin. And it is very important for us to know how to communicate well, what language we should use. So, di ba there are times na kailangan natin tanongin teachers natin kung ano yung activities, kung ano yung mga gagawin sa school. And then minsan, meron tayong mga nasasaktan na tao and magsisay tayo ng sorry. So, it is very important na alam mo kung paano ka makikipag-usap ng maayos, anong language yung gagamitin mo, and paano ka makikipag-communicate doon sa taong kausap mo. That's why it is very important for us to establish a good communication skills. How do we communicate with other people appropriately? What language should we use? What words should we use? Kasi there are instances na we are using offensive words na akala natin okay lang, but for other people ay hindi. Kaya dapat, we should know how to talk with people appropriately and accurately. Diba? Kasi, there are instances sa buhay natin na mag-apply tayo ng trabaho, kakausap tayo ng doctor, and it is very important na alam mo yung language na gagamitin mo, and alam mo yung function ng language na gagamitin mo. You know how to use it, you know how to relate to the people na kinakausap mo. Diba? Ano ka ba? Ayun. So this time, for our discussion, I will be discussing some functional languages na ginagamit natin for scheduling appointments and for applying jobs. So may copy na natin. Ayan. Okay. So first, pwede mo basahin yung una.
Can I schedule an appointment for day or time?
Ayan. So one of the functional language na pwede natin gamitin when you are talking to someone or a receptionist sa doctor with your scheduling. Pwede mo sabihin na, can I schedule an appointment for March 5 at 6 p.m.? Then sabihin mo, ano yung number 2? Pasahin mo.
I'd like to make an appointment to see a doctor.
Ayun. Diba kasi sabi mo kanina, can I schedule an appointment for May 5 at 6 p.m.? I'd like to make an appointment to see a doctor. So, you're using the words, you're using the language for an appointment sa doctor mo. Okay, next. Is there an available
time slot this afternoon?
Tapos yung last?
Could arrange a follow-up visit for next week.
Yan. Diba, for example kasi, you're saying, can I schedule an appointment for May 5 at 6 p.m.? Tapos sasagot, for example, yes, you can. Tapos sabihin mo, I'd like to make an appointment to see a doctor. Yes, magsasagot sa'yo, magkakaroon ng conversation, mag-reply sa'yo. Tapos sabihin mo, is there an available time slot this afternoon? Could I arrange a follow-up visit for next week? So these functional languages are some basics na pwede mong gamitin when you want to have an appointment sa doctor for your medical purposes. Tapos yung next, for applying for jobs. Sabihin mo, yung basahin mo yung number.
I'm interested in applying for the position role.
Yeah. Pwede mo sabihin, I'm interested in applying for the position of manager in your restaurant. Galing ka na. Tapos, can you tell me more about the job responsibilities? For example, sabihin sa'yo kasi, di ba, You're asking if you're telling the human resource person that you're interested in applying for the position, for the job. And then you will ask, can you tell me more about job responsibilities? You're asking about the job responsibilities of being a manager. And then, syempre, you will tell the person that you have experience and skills, di ba? And then, what qualifications are required for this position? So, these functional languages are some of the are basics functional languages that you can use when you are scheduling an appointment for your doctor and for applying a job. Ayan. So, kailangan i-emphasize yung importance nito because knowing how to use the language and how to communicate with other people will help you a lot in your day-to-day basis activities. For example, sa school, di ba? There are instances na kinakausap mo yung mga klase mo. Dapat, you know how to communicate with them properly and you know how to use your language. For example, di ba yung sa Filipino language, di ba yun yung ginagamit mo araw-araw. And then, kailangan alam mo siya paano gamitin, paano ka makipag-usap. Ano yung functional languages na pwede mo gamitin when you are speaking with other people. Okay. So now, let's have a work example. So, we will perform a brief scripted conversation for each function using a natural tone or expression. The student listens, identifies the key phrases. So, ipa-perform ko muna ipa-perform ko tong script, and then sabihin mo sa akin kung ano yung functional language. Okay? Ayun, yung functional language. Sabihin mo sa akin kung ano yung functional language. For task A, visiting a doctor, ayan, check mo. Calling the doctor's office to make an appointment. Ito yung mga functional language na gagamitin. I'd like to schedule a check-up appointment. Can I arrange a visit regarding my cough? Could you help me book a doctor's appointment? Is there an available slot this afternoon? I'd like to set a time to see a doctor, please. Okay. Ito yung script ha. Babasahin ko, tapos mamaya, identify mo kung ano yung functional language na ginamit ko. Okay. Gets mo? Alright. Example, ako si Maya. Good morning. I'd like to schedule a check-up appointment.
Of course. Could you tell me the reason for your visit?
Ako muna. Babasahin ko ito lahat, tapos sabihin mo sa akin mamaya kung ano yung functional language na ginamit ko. Gets mo? Okay. Sige. Good morning. I'd like to schedule a check-up appointment. Of course. Could you tell me the reason for your visit? Maya. I've been coughing for a few days and I want to get it checked. The receptionist. I see. How about today at 2:30 p.m.? Maya. That works for me. Thank you. So, ano sa tingin mo yung functional language na ginamit dyan?
Yung I think to schedule to take up appointment.
Okay, tama. And ano pa? Meron pa ba? Hindi ba functional language din yung I've been coughing for a few days and I want to get checked? Diba? So, ang functional language dito ay yung tama yung sabi mo kanina una. I'd like to schedule a check-up appointment. Tapos, yung isa pa ay, could you help me book a doctor's? I know. Can I arrange a visit regarding my cough? Sinabi dito, I've been coughing for a few days and I want to get checked. Ito yun. Yun yung functional language na ginamit. Ayan na. Saan na yan? Ayan. Tapos, ito. Ayan na. Okay, next, ano tayo? Next function tayo. Function number 2. Giving personal information over the phone. My name is Maya Liz Ramos. Ito yung mga function language siya. I live in Purok 3, Barangay Maligaya, Santa Rosa. My address hasn't changed. Could you reach me at 0917823457? I'm a Filipino citizen. I'm 17 years old. I'm currently experiencing a sore throat and slight fever. I'm available at 2:30 p.m. So, babasahin ko yung script. May I get your personal details, please? Receptionist yun. Maya, Sure. My name is Maya Elise Ramos. I live at Pulok 3, Barangay Maligaya, Santa Rosa. Receptionist. Thank you. And your contact number? Si Maya, it's your 9178-234-567. I'm 17 years old and Filipino citizen. Receptionist. What symptoms are you experiencing? Maya, I have sore throat and a slight fever. I'm available today at 2:30 p.m. So, ano yung mga ano doon? Ano yung mga functional language na ginamit doon?
I live at Purok 3, Barangay Maligaya, Santa Rosa.
Ayan. Ano yan? Functional language yan. Ano pa?
Joanne, reach me at 0917-8234-567.
Okay. Next, meron pa ba?
Ako. I am a Filipino citizen.
Okay. I am a Filipino citizen. Ano pa yung mga functional language na ginamit?
I am 17 years old.
Okay, nagpakilala siya, di ba? Sinabi niya, I'm 17 years old. And meron pa?
I'm currently experiencing a sore throat and slight fever.
Ayun. Sinabi niya, I'm currently experiencing a sore throat and slight fever. And last?
I'm available at 2:30 p.m.
Okay, yun. So, ang mga ginamit na functional language dito sa script number 2 natin ay I live at Purok 3, Barangay Maligaya, Santa Rosa. You can reach me at yung number. I'm a Filipino citizen. I'm 17 years old. I'm currently experiencing a sore throat and slight fever. I'm available at 2:30 p.m. Tapos yun yung mga functional language na ginamit. So now, let's proceed to function number 3. Requesting a follow-up appointment. So these are the functional language. Could I arrange a follow-up check-up? I need to return for another consultation. Is it possible to see the doctor again next week? I would like to schedule a follow-up visit. When is the doctor next available? So, here's the script. Okay, Maya, hello. I'd like to schedule a follow-up check-up. Receptionist, no problem. When would you like to come back? Maya, is the doctor free next Thursday morning? Receptionist, let me see. Yes, there's an opening at 9:30 a.m. Maya, perfect. Thank you very much. So, can you please identify the functional language used in the conversation or in the script?
I would like to schedule a follow-up visit.
Okay, ay, parang ano siya, I need to return for another consultation. Or, could I arrange a follow-up check-up? Next, ano pa? Meron pa ba?
When is the doctor next available?
Ayan. When is the doctor next available? So, those are the functional language used in the conversation. So, next na tayo. Sa task B tayo, applying for a job. So, ang function naman natin ay sequencing. Describing a process or timeline. So, these are the functional language. I graduated with my degree in 2023. Afterwards, I completed a 6-month internship. Then I worked as a customer service associate. Tapos, recently I attended a business writing workshop. Okay. So, can you please identify the functional languages used in the conversation or in the script?
I graduated with my degree in 2023.
Ayan. I graduated with my degree in marketing in 2023. Next.
Afterwards, I completed a 6 months internship.
Okay, next.
Then I worked as a customer support associate.
Ayan. Next. Meron pa.
Recently, I attended a business writing workshop.
Ayan. So, those are the functional languages used in the conversation. So, sa function 2 tayo, highlighting strengths. So, this is the conversation, okay? Interviewer, what would you say are your strengths? Sinabi ni Maya, I am organized and highly motivated. I communicate effectively and I'm able to work under pressure. Sabi ni interviewer, those are great traits. Anything else? Sabi ni Maya, I also have a strong background in customer relations. Okay, so can you please identify what are the functional language used in the conversation or in the script?
I am organized and highly motivated.
Okay, I'm organized and highly motivated. What else?
I have a background in customer relations.
Ayun, I have a background in customer relations. Meron pa? I communicate.
Communicate effectively.
Ayun, I communicate effectively. So those are the functional language used in the conversation. Sa function number 3 tayo. Expressing obligations. Expressing obligations na. So this is the conversation. Or the script. Sabi ng interviewer, last page tayo. Sabi ng interviewer, what responsibilities will you have if you're hired? Sabi ni Maya, I must turn in all necessary documents and complete the onboarding training. Sabi ng interviewer, good to hear. Sabi ni Maya, I also have to follow workplace policies and make sure I'm punctual every day. So can you please identify the functional language used in the conversation?
I must turn in all necessary documents.
Okay, tama. Next.
I have to follow workplace
Policies.
policies.
Tama. Meron pa ba?
I should always be punctual.
Ayun, ang punctual every day. So those are the functional languages used in the conversation. As function number 4 na tayo. Wishing and hoping. So this is the script. And sabi ng interviewer, any final thoughts you'd like to share? Sabi ni Maya, I hope to join your organization. I'm hoping for a favorable response and I wish to develop professionally in this field. Sabi ng interviewer, great, best of luck to you. Okay. So, ano yung ano dito? Ano yung functional language used in the conversation?
I hope to join your organization.
Okay, next. Ano ba?
I wish to develop
Professionally.
in this.
Okay, tama. Meron pa.
I'm hoping for a favorable response.
Okay. So those are the functional languages used in the conversation. So take note, functional languages is very important as these are very vital for you to have a good communication with the person you are talking to when you're communicating sa yung mga classmates, sa teachers mo, and pwede sa parents mo, and other people around you. So that's the importance of being able to speak, to know how to speak, to know how to use language correctly, accurately, and appropriately. Okay. So now we will perform the script. So I will be the receptionist, and you will be the someone who's making an appointment. Okay. So you first.
Good morning. I'd like to schedule a pick-up appointment.
Of course. Could you tell me the reason for your visit? So a while ago, I read scripts and you identified the functional languages. This time, we'll have a conversation. We'll apply your learnings about functional languages. Okay, so here we go.
Good morning. I'd like to schedule a pick-up appointment.
Of course. Could you tell me the reason for your visit?
I've been cutting for a new days and I want to get quick.
I see. How about today at 2:30 p.m.?
Works for me. Thank you.
Okay, tama. Okay, script number 2 na. May I get your personal details, please?
Sure, my name is Yuan Ken Pangiliuan. I live in Porosingo, Barangay Beberaba, sa Camina Garcia.
Thank you. And your contact number?
is 0917823457. I'm 15 years old and a Filipino citizen.
What symptoms are you experiencing?
I have a sore throat and a slight fever. I'm available today at 2:30 p.m.
Okay. Next time.
Hello, I'd like to schedule a follow-up check-up.
No problem. When would you like to come back?
To see Dr. Lee next Thursday morning.
Let me see. Yes, there's an opening at 9:30 a.m.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Okay. So let's now proceed sa applying for a job. So yung function number 1 natin yung sequencing. Describing a process or timeline.
I graduated with my degree in marketing in 2023.
Alright. What came after graduation?
I completed a 6-month internship at a digital marketing
Firm.
Then I got hired as a customer support associate.
Very good.
Recently, I also attended a business writing workshop to improve my communication skills.
Okay. So, function number 2 natin, highlighting strengths. Dito tayo. What would you say are your strengths?
I am organized and highly motivated and communicate effectively, and I'm able to work under pressure.
Those are great traits. Anything else?
I also have a strong background in customer relations.
Okay, so function number 2 tayo, expressing obligations. What responsibilities will you have if you're hired?
I hope to join your organization.
Yung sa may staff. Okay. Ulit. What responsibilities will you have if you're hired?
I must turn in all the necessary documents and complete the onboarding training.
Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear.
I also have to follow workplace policies and make sure I'm punctual every day.
Okay. So last tayo sa function number 4, wishing and hoping. Okay. Any final thoughts you'd like to share?
I hope to join your organization. I'm hoping for a new favorable response, and I wish to develop professionally in this field.
Great. Best of luck to you. So that's how functional languages works in conversations or scripts. Try natin mag-usap tayo. In English tayo, ma? Ano mo yan? Try natin. Tatanungin kita, tapos sumagot ka lang sa akin. Okay? So we'll have a conversation. I will ask you and then you'll answer. You'll answer to my question. Okay. So, what do you do in school?
I'm doing activities and reading, and also reading in books.
Okay. So, what sports are you playing?
I play basketball and volleyball.
So, do you love going to school?
Yes, because I learned a lot of things.
Okay. So, as you can see, we have a conversation. Diba? And then, when I ask, you answer. So, your answers are functional language because it helps you, or it is your response to my conversation. To my question, so we're having a conversation. So, I'd like to highlight the importance of conversation and communication again and again. So, it is very important na you understand what you are saying and you also understand people talking to you. Okay. So, this time I'll ask you this question. So, what is the importance of understanding functional expressions in your daily life? How can you apply what you have learned today in your life? So, anong importance nung natutunan mo yung functional language sa sa daily life mo? Yung mga binasa natin kanina, yung conversation natin. Ano sa tingin mo yung importance na?
Yung experience ko sa pakikipag-usap ko. At nagkakaroon ko ng maayos na conversation.
Di ba? Nagkakaroon ka ng maayos na conversation sa tao, and then, syempre, yung pakikipag-usap mo, maayos. And then, yung communication process ay na-achieve mo positively. So, sa tingin mo ba, may apply mo ba yung natutunan mo ngayon sa day-to-day life mo?
Okay.
Diba? In what ways? Kapag nakikipag-usap ka sa tao, sa teacher mo, sa parents mo, sa classmates mo, and other people around you. So that's it. Emphasize natin yung importance ng functional language. So, yun nga, ulit-ulit ko sinasabi, it is very important for you to understand the language na ginagamit mo when you are communicating with other people. In that case, you'll get to achieve a positive communication process. So, thank you sa pag-attend. So, sa next natin, pag-usapan naman natin ay i-remediate naman natin yung listening skills mo. So, siguro mga audio-visuals, or mga audios ang gagamitin natin. And then, i-assess ko yung yung result ng remediation natin ngayon. And then, sasabihin ko sa iyo next time para you know kung saan ka mag-i-improve, kung saan yung i-improve natin sa speaking mo. Okay. So, ang assessment ko lang, parang mahihayin ka kasi, diba? Parang you are shy. Pero yung kasi, yung pakipag-usap na workout naman mo, masasanay ka rin in time na makipag-usap sa ibang tao. And yun nga sabi ko sa'yo, you should understand the language you are using. You should know how to use it properly when you are communicating with others.